Hey folks, Stoo from Stoo's Secret Stash here, and I'm on the deck waiting to get off at Noumea in New Caledonia. And we've braved the last 3 days at sea over the big blue of the Pacific Ocean, and we'd like to go for a tour around Noumea and have a look around, but disappointing the lack of communication coming through. Nobody seems to know anything. I go to guest services and they say there will be an announcement shortly. So we're all waiting here for the long-awaited announcement, and yeah, communication on some things in Carnival is very good, whilst other things, to be honest, truly suck. So yeah, we will find out eventually, I guess. Just doing a walk around Noumea, which is the capital of New Caledonia. I'll go into some information about Noumea shortly, but just looking at the different kind of cars. They're largely the same, a Dodge Ram there, but some interesting cars mixed in that we don't see in Australia. Quite a few Dacias I've seen, and some different kind of machines. And remember, of course, all of these are left-hand drive. They're all left-hand drive, and they follow the American market. And of course, you know about New Caledonia and Noumea. It's based on the French-speaking culture. So 97% in the census, 97.1% spoke French. So an old Land Rover. But see, cars largely the same, left-hand drive like I mentioned, and the splattering of cars that we see, but all left-hand drive, and in this tropical environment. A little Mini. Okay, so an old GMC truck here, interesting rubber on it, and no tail lights. Wiring is all over the place. Obviously got no spare tyre, but it's registered and legal, and one would assume deemed safe. Screwed in Perspex window, left-hand drive. Certainly a wild ride if you've ever wanted one. Lots and lots. Oh, here we've got a car that's got a cover over the window and a screwdriver to hold the window up, and that's on a Dacia Sandero. Another Dacia, lots of Dacias and lots of Renaults. Very Spanish. Spanish-French connection there. And I'm not even sure what that symbol is. Dacia again. And just very different to what we're used to in Australia. Lots of small cars, not very many big cars. Did see a Dodge Ram that I filmed. All left-hand drive. So here we are in the harbour, At Noumea, in the background you can see the Carnival Spendor. We've got the CBD here behind us, and in front of us here is the port itself. Port of Noumea. I'll go through some detail. We're about to go on a train ride. Touristy, very touristy thing to do, but we've only got limited time here, so that's what we'll be doing. There's a smaller cruise ship that's just come in. Beautiful day, and yeah, it's lovely to be here and part of the action. Stoo from Stoo's Secret Stash here, and I've got another Stuart here. He's a good bloke, Stuart, and hopefully I get it right, Quanjai. And they're tourists today with us in Noumea. And what part of Australia do you hail from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Cobbers Crossing, actually.
Cobbers Crossing, 4 seasons in one day kind of thing. So, yeah. I guess you probably packed for warmer climate coming up on this trip.
This is what I've got. T-shirts and shorts.
Yes, and how have you enjoyed the trip so far?
So far, really good, yeah.
Yeah? Have you been on the cruises before?
Never been on a cruise before.
Right, just like me, you're new to that. Is there anything really that you really want to see during the trip that we've got here? Anything that is on your bucket list?
These 4 islands we stop at, you've got to get off and have a look.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And you've booked in for the train ride as well to learn all about the history and culture, and
they told me it was yellow, but I reckon it's green.
It looks green to me too. So all right, of course I've noticed that the cars are all left-hand drive. My channel's all about cars, travel and music.
Yep.
So I try to focus on that where possible. Because we're in a French colony here, give us one French word that you know, or a French phrase that you know. Bonjour, that's a good start.
Merci.
Right, yes.
Got taught then. What's that mean?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. There you go. Bonjour and merci. Thank you very much, Stuart, and have a great day.
You too, mate. You too, Stu.
Yep. Hello everyone, and welcome to Stoo's Secret Stash. As today we hopped off our cruise boat, which was Carnival Spendor, and headed to the capital of the New Caledonia territories, an area known as Noumea. And I'm going to show you what we did in that day. We decided to take the what is funnily called the Choo train ride, and it's a green train, an Italian-made train that does a drive around the island, around the city of Noumea, and the operators were very, very forthcoming and were able to share a lot of stories and facts and figures, and I hope you sit back and relax. The footage just shows to me how Noumea is quite an amazing place. Sitting in a very isolated part of the South Pacific, and yet it operates like a major city or port in most westernised countries like Australia or New Zealand or possibly even England. And it was just amazing to see how surrounded by such a vast area of blue, this town prospered and functioned very, very well. And I hope you sit back and enjoy and relax. Lots of facts and figures, and it should be interesting for people to, if they have some kind of association or if they are indeed curious in any sort of way. So yeah, Noumea dates back, has a close association with Australia, but dates back to World War II and the association with the United States and Australia as part of that Pacific community and protecting our region at arm's length, I guess you could say. So yeah, incredible. An island with lots of mountainous terrain, tropical climate, high rainfall, French-speaking people, left-hand drive cars, and just so much to see and experience. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Noumea.
It's a really beautiful marina, as you can see, all surrounded with those beautiful palm trees. So a little bit of history. So New Caledonia was discovered in 1774 by the famous Captain James Cook. So he was mapping all the South Pacific coastline for King George III. He named the island New Caledonia because the coastline reminded him of his native Scotland. So Caledonia is the Latin name for Scotland. But Mr. James Cook totally forgot to put the British flag, and it's only 100 years after, in 1853, when a French Admiral Debrier d'Espont took a formal possession of the island, and it then became a federal colony, much like Australia or Quebec. So more than 20,000 prisoners were sent in here in the island. So in a few seconds, we're gonna reach the second stop for the hop. So inside you will find around 30 shops, including a duty-free shop. So as you can see, it's a little small, not the one you used to see in your country.
A lot of people working on the garden.
So now in the middle of this roundabout, you guys can see this big black rock, with all the green line going along it. Guess what it is? So this is the heart of New Caledonia economy. This is the nickel mining. So the nickel was discovered in 1864 by French engineer Jules Garnier. So the nickel represents about 25% of the island economy.
You sure you got that, Stuart? Like if you blinked, you might have missed
There
it.
are three big nickel mines. And actually New Caledonia has 10% of the worldwide nickel supply.
Texas
And
Grills.
We are the 5th largest producers of nickel. And the other big part of the economy of this little island is you guys. So thank you very much. We are really grateful that you came and choose our local company, Levi. We are very grateful.
Churro
So
tattoo.
now we are entering Lemon Bay.
Lemon Bay.
And this is also the third stop for the Hoponopo Hotel. So as you can see, it's all safe around here, all surrounded by these huge shark nets.
Ah, the shark net.
And as you can see, we do have a really nice weather. So feel free to come back at the end of the little choo-choo train tour. we saw a red flag. So today you are not allowed to have a little swim around here. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, in front of Lemon Bay, you got a really nice and beautiful restaurant, really yummy one, just on your left side. And one of them, which is called the single fin, you can taste some really typical dishes from here, from the Melanesian people, which is called the punya. So now this...
Too many sharks.
So here in New Caledonia we do have only 2 seasons, which is the summer and the winter. We are actually in the winter. The lowest degree that we have, it's going to be like 11 degrees, 13 degrees, and especially near the big mountain where there is some little valley. So this is our lowest degree. But during the day we do have like 30, 31 degrees. So just on your right side, the little island next to us, it's called Duck Island. So for $20 you can grab a taxi boat and reach one of those 2 islands. So the biggest one a little bit closer.
I love the stick fence. Actually, it's meant to look like that, isn't it? Yeah. Love these stick huts. It's very Melanesian, isn't it?
So the wooden structure coming out into the water is the restaurant. It's a restaurant called Le Roof. So it's very nice and they got a really nice location. So you can sometimes see many dolphins, shark, turtle and all the fish while you are eating. So it's a really nice spot to have a lunch, for example. So on the right side, this is commonly called Le Ponton. So this very place around here on your right side is very busy by the young Caledonian people because they really like to jump from the bridge into the water, and it's also safe, surrounded by the shark nets. So it's a really nice place to our young people. So just on your right side, this is our four-star hotel called Chateau Royal Resort. And if you are afraid of the ocean, we do have also our little municipal swimming pool just on your right side. So for $2 you can enjoy a 50 length. we are now slowly climbing up to our beautiful lookout, which is called Guantoro. So it's good to know that Guantoro is a hill located at the extreme south of Noumea Peninsula. It rises up to 420 feet and covers 63 hectares. So Guantoro is a municipal park created in 1989, and it belongs to the city of Noumea. Guantoro means in Jubea Capone, Iron Hill, New Caledonia. So just on your right side, this is our little race course. So here, every year we have the equivalent of the Melbourne Cup. So in New Caledonia, rodeo is very, very popular in the island. We also have many contests, many rodeo contests here in the island.
Horses probably run the wrong way around.
Yeah, sure the wrong way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look down there.
So it's good to know that surrounding Noumea city, there is also 32 little towns with their own mayor, with their own police. And I totally forgot to tell you guys. So to drive from the south up to the north, it will take you like 6 hours to reach the farthest point, which is called Boom.
That's because the Renaults. That's because the Renaults break down 5 times.
So on your left side, you guys can see a big mountain. So this big mountain is called Le Mondor, the Golden Mountain. So this is where Jules Garnier discovered his first nickel mine. And this is also where our spring water comes from. So if you buy a bottle of water called Le Mondor, the water comes from this big mountain over there. So in this part of Noumea, there is always a little rain, always raining.
That's where I live.
On the top of the hill, you will be able to see 2 of the 6 cannons that were given by Australia for the World War II. So the cannons there never had to be used, but they are still fully functional with a reach of 21 kilometers. And they both point out the 2 main entrances of our little lagoon.
So this is the powerhouse of a train that we have been riding on. So it's a road-going train, and it's left-hand drive. Muson River, 1894. Not sure of the significance of that. Obviously, there's a New Caledonian story of it. Hancock tyres. I might have thought they might have been Pirellis, but interestingly enough, Dotto trains, Castelfranco in Italy. And I have noticed that a lot of the locals have been waving and tooting their horns to the train, so it's obviously something that's held in very high regards by the locals. You'll have to excuse the bus noise in the background. The bus has stayed on for some reason. And if you can read French, you go your hardest. And over here is another one of the cannons. Apparently these were put in place during the Second World War, and they have never been fired in anger, which is a good thing. My goodness, what a big cannon you have, all the more for shooting you with. So never been fired in anger, apparently still operational. We're at the top of the mountain overlooking the township of Noumea, and the New Caledonia, as you can see from here, is just an expanse of water, and following on from that expanse of water, just dotted with myriads of islands, tropical islands, as has been explained to us. Noumea and the surrounding areas have 2 seasons of summer and winter. They've just thrown spring and autumn in the bin. They don't need it, so
because it looks like a normal fire. It's only when you zoom in you can see it.
you're looking at, strangely enough, not an exorbitant amount of rain. Reading up on it, although it's classed as tropical, and inhabitants numbering up to around 250,000. Interestingly enough, they only receive about 1,100 millimeters a year, so not as much as what I've been used to. Pretty close to double that in northern New South Wales.
So on your right side, you guys can see a white stick in the middle of the ocean. So this is Amédée Lighthouse, le phare Amédée. So just on your right side, this area, it's called recreation area. So this is where all the people learn how to sail a boat. They practice also their nautical sport, which is the ski nautical, jet boating, and paddling in this little area over there. So as I said before, Noumea, New Caledonia, is surrounded by 100 of little islands like those one in front of us. So you are more than welcome to visit all of them. But to visit all of them, it will take you a year and a half. The only rule you have to respect is to clean afterwards, please. And in those little islands in front of us, this is where all the young Caledonian people really love to do their camping site over there, and also do their little beach party on those little islands. And it's also very busy when little island just in front of us, just at the back of the red roof, there is a little island. So this is the firework platform for the New Year evening. So they all stay on those islands in front and they enjoy the fireworks from those little islands in front.
That's pretty cool. That's one way to do it.
Beat that, Australia.
Yeah, I know, right?
So those red roof just next to us, this is the most demanded area to live on and also the most expensive one, sorry.
I don't know if it was something else. We go back to the boat down there for 3 days.
Oh yeah, I'm just like I said to Lisa, I'm just filming everything, and I'll go back. Probably 10% of this will go in the film, but
As long as I go.
oh, you'll be there. You'll be there, mate. You'll be there.
Movie star.
Yeah, absolutely. You're there. That's already in. That's already in.
That'd be long to get her to Stoo.
Absolutely.
We did have a small government.
No, you're in, mate. You've already made the cut. Yes, yes. I noticed that. Yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I added an hour after it had added an hour. And I was like, oh, no.
I manually changed mine last night an hour.
Let's see.
Now it's
A giant giraffe.
back off to
So on the right side, this is the only casino we've got in New Caledonia. So this is where the real gambling happens, the legal one as well. As I can see. So just next to it, we've got the Meridian Hotel. So this is our 5 stars hotel. Are more accommodating. You will see many people jogging, rollerblading, and skateboarding, biking, or just walking around. So this is where all the Caledonian people love to have a little promenade. expensive as well. So as you can see, they got a huge houses, and they got a really, really nice view of Sainte Marie Bay just in front of them.
It's the most exclusive
And all
suburb.
of those beautiful houses
The view that they
have
get.
their own swimming pools.
Apparently you have to have a red roof to live there. If you have a blue roof, then you've got to get a house in the gym. I don't know. It's got to be red.
No roofing iron.
That's it.
So as you can see, we are all surrounded by those beautiful coconut trees and those beautiful pine trees. So it's good to know that for the Melanesian culture, the coconut represent the woman and the pine tree represent the man. So the coconut tree it's a very important tree here for all the Melanesian people and especially for all the Caledonians. Because
Yeah.
in some part of the island there is no meat at all. So the coconuts provide them their protein they need to. And this is also the free way to get refreshed, to get a really nice water. So the coconut tree is very important for the Melanesian people and for also the Caledonian people. So just on your right side, this is the firework platform. So this little island, it's not a natural island. So as you can see, it's an artificial island built by Noumea City. Also good to know that 70% of the proceeds goes to charitable organizations here and all around the Pacific. And if you want to have a free dessert, you're going to have to sing the Ave Maria song to have a free dessert here in this restaurant. So we are now entering the oldest suburb of Noumea, even built before the inner city of Noumea. So this suburb, it's called Faubourg Blanchot. So the Faubourg Blanchot its name to Barthélemy Blanchot. So he owns all those land over here, all along the street.
XR3 oil escort.
For roughly for 4 years. And then
You see the Ford Escort is back there?
for sale.
XR3i. They're getting the ice in Australia.
The city of Noumea. Bye.
Yeah. It's a toaster. Chevy Bolt. Open survey.
That's cool.
Oh, look at that.
And like it
Sounds
goes
weird. You
with
get
the
it?
traffic light. That's such a good idea.
So just on
A lot of dacias, I think they're Spanish from memory.
just on your right side, all the white
Land Rover Defender in there.
The military barrack called
Subaru
California.
Liberty. Oh, look at the interesting
And on your left side, you can
Renault.
see those two cannons. So far we saw 4 cannons. They were given by Australia for the World War II. And this very place just next to us, it's called the Birakem Place. So this is where we are celebrating our National Day on the 14th of July. As a historical monument in 1992.
Was very close. A few Range Rovers around. Whoa.
Knock the mirror off.
Yep.
We're back down there, down the bottom. Turn left.
Just on your left side, this is another colonial house. But this one is called the Higginson House. And the architect of this beautiful house was a French famous one called Gabriel Larocque. The former owner, Mr. Higginson, was also the owner of one of the nickel mining here in New Caledonia, the first one.
French flag. There in the background. You see that? Just there. That.
So just on your left side, this is our little center.
Oh, very
So
good
where
though.
there is a lot of boutique, clothes, shopping, mostly.
Peugeot 208. 208.
Just on your right side, the white building, this is our little town hall. Hôtel de Ville de Noumea.
Can't quite see it. Oh, what do we got here?
And
I
if
don't
you
know.
are looking for chemistry,
No idea.
there is just right.
Don't know. Something Chinese, I dare say.
So we are approaching our final stop. I'm gonna teach you some Caledonian way to say thank you and goodbye. So here to say thank you, we all say ole. To
Ole.
say goodbye, we all say tata. I
Ole.
can hear you. Can you say ole and tata?
Ole tata.
Good. So it was a real pleasure to have you. We are really grateful. Don't forget, we are neighborhood, like it's only 2 hours by plane. Feel free to come back, stay more longer than half a day to visit my beautiful island. You are more than welcome to come, especially in the summer. It's gonna be more hot, I would say.
That's one I wouldn't come.
And it was a real pleasure to have you here. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Can I have a big clap for Jack? Our
Hey!
Thank you, everyone. So please wait until the train completely stops before you get off the train. And my name was Julia. I was your guide for this little future train tour. It was a real pleasure to have you with me this morning, sorry. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.